So Killian's jumping on to have a chat with me. Thank you very much, mate. About his experience working with me on the coaching program. He's came to get fitter, healthier, leaner, stronger, all that good stuff. So Killian, over to you. Can you tell us what were the reasons you got started? Why did you reach out to get some help? What were the things that you wanted to change?
Yeah, so I suppose for me personally, when I kind of started looking, had been looking for a couple of months, and I knew that I wanted to kind of go in a better direction. Like I was primarily just focusing on cardio work when I was doing a lot of running, but I wasn't doing much strength work, or I'd no kind of structure to workouts. I was just basically I was going to the gym, hitting the treadmill, going out for a run, but I wasn't necessarily getting fitter or leaner, if you know what I mean. I was more or less just going through the motions with no kind of direction. And that's kind of one of the main reasons I reached out, just to have that structure behind it.
Yeah. So coming on to the program itself, did you have any apprehensions about signing up to something like this?
Um, Initially, yeah, just a bit of trepidation towards, okay, how is this going to work? How is it going to fit in with my lifestyle? How am I going to make the time? How is it going to be structured, etc. And that would have been one of my biggest concerns because I suppose we all work jobs, and it's trying to fit that in around kind of, okay, your work life, your family life, and then have kind of your own time to kind of work on yourself as well. So yeah, that was basically a concern.
Yeah. So how have you found that? Like what have been how has the program helped and what's the experience been like?
I suppose personally for me with yourself, Dean, that like you were very kind of honest and open about it, and like that it is a journey, but that if you make time being the biggest one and follow the steps that you kind of have in the plan, you can make it fit around your lifestyle, around your family, etc. And that's how it worked for me. I work in financial services. I do work from home 2 days a week. So I was able to fit in the workouts, etc., before work,
Yeah.
getting to the gym early morning, coming home, and then having it done for the day. But because it was all structured in a certain way on the app, etc., I felt that that was kind of taken away. That okay, once I do that and plan for the week, I'm good, and I could just do that in the app, and it was really beneficial.
Yeah. So what have been like the best parts of the program for you? What parts do you feel have really helped?
The best part, just the way you had it structured, like each step is one to what am I on at the moment? 8 or 9. So basically, each step is you're not getting bombarded all the time. That
Yeah,
it's
with
just
lots of changes.
progressive. Ah,
Yeah, with lots of changes all at once.
exactly, yeah. But it's tiered so that okay, you're starting off at one, and then you're just working through them gradually, and you're not getting bombarded, and you're not having the fear of oh my God, this is too much. It's all consuming. Whereas if you're just taking it step by step, it's manageable, and that's been the biggest winner for me anyway.
Awesome. And what, as a byproduct of that, have been the physical results that you've seen and what are the big impacts that that's having on?
Yeah, like definitely with the kind of doing the strength training, etc., I've noticed myself that look, I had no upper body strength at all. I never even attempted to do a pull up, and now I can do what I'm up to 5 pull ups at the moment, and I'm hoping to keep going with that. But never would I have ever thought that I would have been able to do that before I started. I would have like pull ups that no way they're for big bodybuilders or etc. Whatever like, but now that it's just the norm now, so it's great.
That's great to hear. And this is the first time you've got into strength work?
Yeah, like properly structured with kind of your support that okay, if I've issue with okay, is this technique right or am I doing it correctly? That I have a sounding board there, but I never really lifted dumbbells or barbells, etc. And I have noticed that like my wife and family members and friends have like, oh, you definitely your shoulders, you can see it in your shoulders. You've gotten broader and you're standing much taller and straighter, and that kind of breeds confidence within myself as well, which is fantastic.
100%. So have you found that like coming into the novelty of like strength training for the first time at the age you're at? and working with a coach remotely, because a lot of people might struggle to get their head around that. Like, how could I learn that kind of skill without having a trainer there in person? What's that been like for you?
Yeah, no, initially it was tough with the fact that, okay, you're given the instruction in the app and it's really intuitive that basically that your guided workout and there's a video there that you can look at basically showing you the steps of what you need to do. But I suppose um to have you then I can record myself and send it back to you and basically you can give me pointers and say, okay, look, you need to take a step back here, you need to do X, Y, and Z, and then go again. And just to have that constant feedback and support is invaluable.
Great stuff. Appreciate that, Killian. So, last question. There'll be some guys such as yourself who were in similar shoes, trying to see better results, get healthier, fitter, leaner, and not really seeing the results they want, who are considering coming on the program. What would your advice be to them who are sitting on the fence just now?
Yeah, like I wrote down earlier, basically, oh, I should have done this 10 years ago, 12 years ago, etc. But I suppose a lot of time you just have to bite the bullet, but it also has to be the right time and the right place for you as a person to go, look, there's no non-negotiable here. I want to go and do this. And a lot of the time it's just yourself pushing yourself to do that and go, look, forget the rest of it, just go with it. And then you don't know until you try. And if you try and you fail, get back up and keep going. But just at least try and go and like put yourself out there to try and do something, you know.
Yeah, appreciate that. Thanks very much for your time, Killian. Good man.
Perfect. Thanks, Bill.